This podcast is a member of the Place to Be Nation family. Visit us at placetobenation.com, the only place to be in your pop culture world.
What's your favorite scary movie?
Live from the dungeon, we coming. Y'all just be running, we coming. Y'all don't want none of this gunning. I don't know why y'all running.
Just when you thought it was safe to put on a podcast, the legend continues. Place to Be Nation presents Freak Out Drive-In with Jennifer Smith.
My weapon is large for bodies, I'm strapped for battle. My soul is in the crossroads and hides the feeling. Somewhere deep inside the spirit to rise the killer. I'm too distant to talk, my vicious assault is inflicted in parts to slit you a stick in your heart. I got nothing to lose and nothing to gain. Only way I'm dying is up in flames. I'm stuck in the game. Look at you busting your thing. Shots only get stuck in my
Place to Be Nation, welcome to another episode of Freak Out Drive-In. I'm your host, Jennifer Smith. Tonight, we are going to be watching the fourth movie in a very popular horror franchise. It is called Friday the 13th, Part 4, The Final Chapter. Now, you might be asking, Jenny, you've not watched the first three movies here on Freak Out Drive-In, so what the hell are you doing? And to you, I would say, I'm just going to do whatever I want. But for real, though, this is a good movie. My friend Jason Sherman, who watches it with me, it's one of his favorite Friday the 13th movies. Not his very favorite, but one of his favorite. I had not seen it in like 20 years, and I gotta say, I really ended up loving it and enjoying it a lot. My friend Jason Sherman, who was a little sick during the recording, so and also his Skype dropped out a couple times, so just be a little patient with this recording. There might be some little wonky parts that I try to cover for the fact that his Skype is being a douche, but I think we're all a little bit familiar with that. So this was a lot of fun. I like I said, I enjoyed the movie a lot. I thought there were great kills. I love this version of Jason. I think Crispin Glover is a hidden gem in this movie. He's so much fun. One of the silliest and greatest deaths happens in a basement in this movie, and I really loved it. Jason also recently went to Hollywood Horror Nights at Universal. So the first 15 or so minutes of this is him just telling me about the houses and sort of like doing his rankings of his top favorite ones for Hollywood Horror Nights this year. I thought that was interesting and fun. I really like Universal and doing that, so I hope you enjoy that part. But it's October now, so you need a scary movie. You can find this one on Amazon Prime and rent it for $3.99, which is what I did. Or perhaps you have a box collection like Jason has, or maybe you just randomly own this on VHS, or maybe it comes on one of the horror marathons on cable or something. But anyway, I hope you can find it. I hope you watch it, and I hope you love it.
How you doing?
I'm okay. How about you?
I'm doing all right. Do I sound okay?
Yeah, sounds good.
Okay, I just want to make sure I'm on my Apple headphones. I don't have a fancy mic or anything.
Yeah, I don't either. I just have cheap headphones.
There you go.
Yep. It works
out
just as
perfect.
well. Yeah.
Yeah, this is true.
All right, so I'd had the movie pulled up here.
Here?
Oh yeah, tell me about that.
Well, it's awesome. With the shirt or Halloween Horror Nights?
Well, both.
Well, Halloween Horror Nights, of course, is awesome. Awesome.
How was the Stranger Things?
It was the best house.
Yeah.
Oh, if you're a fan of the show, you'll love the house.
Awesome.
It's like walking through scene by scene of season 1.
How long did you have to wait in line?
I did it twice. The first time was a little under an hour, but I did 3 times. I did it every day I was there. The first time was a little under an hour. The second time was about an hour and a half. And the third time was about 45 minutes.
Hey, not bad.
Yeah.
How long does it take to walk through the whole house?
It's about 4 to 5 minutes. It's like, you wait in line a half an hour for like a 2-minute ride.
Right.
It's pretty much the same thing. Except, it's the haunted houses and they're really fun.
Do they have... Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
No, I was just going to ask if they had like people in the street scaring you and stuff like.
Oh, of course they have. I mean, they have the specific scare zones.
Yeah. Which
is like a specific area with a specific theme. Like they had one based on the Killer Clowns from Outer Space.
Awesome.
Nah, I mean, I don't know. I to be honest, I've never seen it.
You should watch it.
So yeah, the zone did nothing for me, but there are people who love the movie who love the zone.
Awesome.
So I'm not one to say since I've never seen it. There's another one with Chucky.
How's that one?
That one's really cool. I mean, there's no Chucky walking around because then it's really awkward to find an actor to play someone the size of Chucky. But they have like a Chucky puppet on the stage, and he like rags on people who are watching him. And the people walking around, like, there's, like, demented toys.
Ooh.
There's, like a demented barrel of monkey guy. And there's, like, a killer Care Bear.
Nice.
And there's, like, a deformed Gem from Gem and the Holograms. It's pretty wicked. All the other ones. There's one called Vamp 85, which is a bunch of vampires based in the year 1985.
Okay.
So, like, all they play is 80s music the whole time in that section. So if you like your 80s music...
Well, I do.
You can hang out there. And there's like a vampire Michael Jackson walking around. There's a vampire Freddie Mercury. There's a vampire Prince. The Michael Jackson, he was a little fat, so it was more like Weird Al.
Weird Al
Jackson than actual Michael Jackson, but A for effort, I guess. And there's another one, which is what was the other one called? Something. It was like Twisted Halloween, which was like rotting pumpkins and weird shit. But that scare zone specifically, I don't know how familiar you are with Universal.
Fairly, yeah.
It's the there's a walkway when you're leaving like the entrance area. You're going towards where E.T. And back towards where The Simpsons is.
Right, yeah. I know where you're
there's this whole, like, trees. You're walking under, like, a whole, like, row of trees, like, down this walkway. And what they do is they decorate it with a bunch of, like, pumpkin lanterns. And it's really pretty. If you go on, like, Instagram, you type in, like, HHN28 or whatever the stupid hashtag is, you'll see a bunch of pictures of the pumpkins, and it's really cool. And it's like, the ambiance is awesome.
Yeah. That's totally part of it for me when I was there. Yeah. It was awesome.
Oh, you're a bigger fan of the scare zones than the houses?
Yeah. Well, I think it's because I don't like waiting in line. So, and I don't ride rides or anything. So, like.
Really?
Yeah. Huh. So, just walking around was part of the whole thing.
There's a lot of people who just go there and just hang out in the scare zones to watch like people get scared.
Yeah, it's awesome.
I personally prefer the houses. Just for the simple fact, like, I like seeing things like I've seen on film, like, come to life. I like to see how they're going to, what's the word I want to say?
Like, interpret it, or...
Yes, yeah. Exactly. And sometimes they knock it out of the park, and sometimes it's a swing and a miss. Like, the best house they ever did was based on the original Halloween.
Well, of course.
I did that house one time. We had our annual pass holder holding area, and we got early access to like 3 of the houses. We did Halloween 5 times in a row in a span of like 20 minutes, and it was awesome each time. It's literally like walking scene to scene through the movie.
Cool.
And it was amazing. I'm not the biggest Halloween fan. Like you would think I would have said like Freddy vs. Jason, but no, that Halloween house was. Easily the best one they've ever done.
Do they have any fuck pumpkins in there?
What's that?
Any fuck pumpkins?
in the Halloween house?
Yeah.
I don't remember.
All right, never mind. All right, let's start this movie up here.
All right. Let me, well, do you don't want to hear about the rest of the houses?
Oh, right. Well, yeah, if you got more, hit me.
Yeah, I have the ranking of the 10 houses.
All right.
Let me pull that up. So, like I said, they have 5 houses based on properties, like TV shows and movies, and there's 5 like original houses that they come up with on their own.
Okay.
By far the worst house. Are you familiar with Blumhouse?
No.
It's the production company. They do like The Purge and The Conjuring. And,
okay, yeah.
And what was that? Sinister. Mm-hmm. Well, every year for like the past 4 years, there's been a Blumhouse house, and they had one this year based on the movies Happy Death Day.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And the first Purge. I'm a fan of The Purge. I like it better when it's a scare zone at the park. Mm-hmm. I haven't seen either of these movies, so that probably hurts the house.
Yeah.
But it was not good.
I liked Happy Death Day because it was kind of dumb, but
I'm sure I'd like the movie.
Yeah.
And actually, I preferred that part of the house over the Purge portion. I didn't like the house at all. The next one, this is based on the movie Trick or Treat, which is another movie I haven't seen.
Okay.
Do you know what it is?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Is it good? I mean, I think the character Sam is adorable. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Last year they had you remember the scare zone I was talking about, the pumpkins?
Yeah.
That was Trick or Treat. They had a Trick or Treat scare zone there last year.
That makes sense.
And it was really popular, so they made the house this year. But I never seen the movie, so I didn't understand anything walking through it, and it was kind of bland. So
now you're just giving me more ideas for more episodes. So just continue.
Well, the next one is one of the original houses called Seeds of Extinction, and it was like based on if plant life took over the world. Seriously, there was no like actual like actors in there scaring you, but there was all like puppetry, and they had to be like plants. And you were walking through a mall. You see like a Bud Ice sign. I'm like, that's pretty awesome. It was okay. Very original. You walk through, you're outside, and it's raining on you. You actually get wet, like mist. So the originality was pretty cool. It was okay. Like after Trick or Treat, every other house is good to great. The only 2 not great ones were Trick or Treat and Blumhouse, if you ask me.
Okay.
After that, Halloween 4.
Ooh.
Yes. So they did Halloween 1. They did Halloween 2. They skipped Halloween 3 because that has 0 to do with Mike Myers. Mm-hmm. And Halloween 4. Not as good as the first 2 Halloweens, but if you like your Mike Myers, you'll like this house.
Awesome.
It's fun. There's plenty of Michael Myers to go around. Where am I at? My thing went away. Okay. Then there's another original one called Carnival Graveyard. It's pretty much like an abandoned amusement park. So there's like a lot of rusted out, like Ferris wheel parts and abandoned cars, and it's a bunch of stuff like that. It was really fun, really original. And I don't know if you're familiar. At Hornets, they have these buttons in certain houses. They're called triggers. Yes. Which like sets off a noise or does something.
Yes.
And there's one where you press it and it sprays the person behind you with water. So that's fun to do. And after that, there's another one called Dead Exposure. It's pretty much like a virus outbreak. It's really cool. Like you walk in, and it's like you're walking through a quarantine zone. Like you walk through like this smoke, like they're trying to like get the virus off of you. Mm-hmm. And then you walk in, and there's like one thing about Hornets this year. They use a lot of puppetry, which is awesome.
Do you prefer that over actors?
Sometimes it depends on what it is. Mm-hmm. Like for these, there was a like zombie squirrels and bunnies. It was pretty cool. So that was a really fun house. Really scary. Really, they did a lot with lighting, which kind of throws off your equilibrium, which kind of makes it a little creepier. Mm-hmm. I like shit like that.
Me too.
So then the next one is one called Scary Tales. It's pretty self-explanatory. It's like fairy tales, except they creep them out a little bit. Mm-hmm. Like you walk in and you like have this actress playing the Wicked Witch flying over you, legit flying over you on like a wire.
Like the Wicked Witch, like from
yes.
Okay.
Yes. Awesome. Fun fact: the person playing the Wicked Witch is actually former pro wrestler Scotty 2 Hotty's wife.
Oh, really?
Yes.
How did you find that out?
His Instagram.
Oh.
And I actually met him at Horror Nights this year.
Oh, cool.
So that was a little fun. So yeah, you walk through. There's like a three little pigs section and a bunch of those old fairy tales. There's actually one is I think it was Goldilocks, and you walk in and it has like the smell of like apple pie. That's another thing Horror Nights does. They like super attention to detail and stuff like that. The next one is this house called Slaughterhouse Cinema. And what it is, it's like a collection of fake B-movies that they just put together for this house. Mm-hmm. A lot of fun. There's one of the little rooms you walk in was the Beast Baby.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, and there's another one called Shitty's Kids. Spelled Sschittes. And it's about a bunch of like demon children who start like eating things at like a fake Chuck E. Cheese.
I don't know, that might need to be a real movie.
Yeah, no, I agree. That's reality. I'm sure if you ask someone who works at Chuck E. Cheese, that's like, no, that's a Tuesday. Yeah. No, but it's really fun. Like that's the Horror Nights. There's like the scary house, and there's like the super fun house. That's a lot of laughs. Mm-hmm. Slaughterhouse Cinema is 100% the fun house of the year. Okay. Oh, there's what was it? The Zombie Yeti, I think, was one. One of the houses.
The Yeti, you mean?
Yes, the Yeti. Oh yeah, from. Oh, not that. That Yeti's scarier. So the last two, obviously, you already know what number one is. Stranger Things. Mm-hmm. But a lot of people are actually picking my number two as the number one, and that's Poltergeist.
Ooh.
Yes. They did a lot of different things that they don't normally do for Horror Nights in the house, a lot of different effects they've never done, and it worked, and it's awesome. Like every year they pick a more classic horror movie, like last year was The Shining, mm-hmm. and that was awesome. The year before they did The Exorcist, and this year they chose Poltergeist, and like when you first walk into the house, it's like that pool scene. Mm-hmm. Oh, and it's like, oh. And then like you hear, they have like the sound bites of that, I forgot that lady's name, the older woman.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they have like sound bites of her. Really creepy, but really fun. Yes. Yeah. But yeah, that's almost my number one. We only got to do it one time. If I was able to do it again, it actually may have been my number one. But I love Stranger Things.
Me too.
So like walking through, like I was like, oh, this is awesome. Oh my God. Like you walk into the room with the Christmas lights all over the wall.
Oh yeah, that would be the best.
And there's the actress playing Winona Ryder. Mm-hmm. And like there's an actor playing Hopper later. There's like little kid actors around. I don't think they're really kids, but yeah, it's just like walking through the show, and it was great. So that's my number one.
Cool.
I've gone. This is probably my 10th year going. I was only going to go for that weekend. I think I'm going to go again on my birthday, just because I can.
That makes sense. Now I want to go. Damn it.
It's actually the last day that Horror Nights is running, the day of my birthday.
Well, it'll be back then, probably.
No. Usually it's after Halloween. Mm-hmm. It usually dies. The only reason last year it didn't die is because I don't know if you remember the Bill and Ted show.
Yes, I do.
That was my favorite thing in the world.
It was awesome. I loved it.
They ended it last year.
Yeah.
And I went to the very last day of Horror Nights, and we got to go to the very last showing of the Bill and Ted show. Oh, and the shows are usually like half an hour long, but this one ran for like almost an hour. They brought back a bunch of old characters, and tears were shed, and it was super sad.
That show ran for how long?
Well, the Bill and Ted?
Yeah.
That was the 26th year.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
You would have thought they would have ended it on like 25.
Yeah.
But, oh well. I'm sad it's gone. I didn't even bother to see the show that replaced it because I'm protesting it out of spite.
Well, it might be.
I miss it.
It might be good.
It's a dance show. I don't. Not really my bag.
All right.
Cool.
Play.
All right.
We are
Let's do it.
watching Friday the 13th, Part 4, the final chapter. This is amazing. Okay, so I know I told you I told you yesterday that I was not going to watch this.
Yes.
Because I haven't seen it in fucking, 20 years or whatever. So, and of course I don't remember any of it. And so I was like, I'm just going to be cold. I'm just going to watch it cold when we do the podcast. And then my son was home sick today, so I wasn't able to go out and do the stuff that I was going to do. So I was like, well, how about I watch this movie then? And then I ended up loving it. So we'll get into that. So,
well, like I said, like I told you earlier, it's not my favorite of the Friday movies. It's up there, but it's one of the most fun. There's a lot of good stuff.
There's so much. I was just, and this beginning part here where they're recapping the franchise, the whole franchise to that point. I was like, really? This is awesome.
Yeah, they do this.
Yeah, it's great.
They do this for almost all the films.
It's awesome. I never remembered it, and I'm trying to figure out a way to mute mine, but it's being a douche.
Can you hear mine? I have it on the volume pretty low.
Yeah, I think I can hear yours.
Okay, let me turn it down a little bit.
That's okay. So this guy, he's just recapping all of the movies, and you're just getting sort of clips of all the awesome kills throughout the years.
The history.
While this guy does his long stare into the campfire.
Oh yeah, tell him the scary tales of one Jason Voorhees. Mm-hmm. It's good stuff. Oh, it's good stuff. And I don't even really love. I mean, of course I love them because Friday the 13th is my favorite horror franchise. And it really has absolutely nothing to do with the killer being named Jason. That is just a coincidence.
Mm-hmm, sure.
But to me, Jason didn't really become Jason until Part 4. Because Jason 2, he had that stupid potato sack on. Mm-hmm. And then he got the mask in Part 3. Mm-hmm. But there was something about him that I just didn't like. It was the way he walked. And Part 3 as a movie is just not good. It was too gimmicky. I don't know if you're familiar with the 3D.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was too gimmicky. And I just... It was the scene just now with the shooting of the... Mm-hmm. This is one of my favorite kills, the wheelchair guy.
Yes.
Oh, that poor guy. That poor guy. But that kill is awesome. Anyway, the potato sack is stupid. And the Jason in Part 3 just I didn't care for. It was the Jason in Part 4 that really started it all. He was the first unstoppable monster to me.
So how old are you watching this?
For the first time?
Yeah.
I don't really remember. I think the first one that I saw was Part 7. I was probably 8. Mm-hmm. I've been a fan of these as long as I can remember.
Yeah, me too.
I know I used to watch... I vaguely remember watching Part 5 on USA Up All Night.
Yeah.
Remember that with Rhonda Shear?
With all the boobs edited out?
Well, yeah, of course.
Yeah. That's not even Jason movie. There's no boobs
correct.
In it.
Yes. I got a few of them on VHS. I know I had Part 8. I played the hell out of Part 8. I had Part 7 on VHS. I didn't get the Blu-ray set, the DVD set until, I don't know, maybe 2004. But I know I've seen them all. I've rented them all at one point or another. And it's always been my favorite of the slasher genre. If I were to pick a favorite movie franchise, it would be Friday the 13th.
Of all?
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, I know they're not good movies.
Right.
Let's call a spade a spade. Right. They're terrible. But I just love them.
I do too. I'm the same way.
If you're going to watch Friday the 13th movie for the script and the acting, then you just turn away. That's not what you go to see. You go to see these movies to see Jason Voorhees slam a sleeping bag into a tree. That's what you see these movies for.
Absolutely. And so you can feel confident in knowing that you're the smart one because you would have outlived all these fucks and somehow killed Jason yourself.
No.
No? No. Me neither. Don't worry.
I'd be like Shelley in Part 3. I'd be dead. I'd be one of the first guys.
I think most people would be.
Yeah. Funny thing about this movie. So part 1, obviously, takes place in, 1979 with Jason's mom as the killer.
Right.
Part
Spoiler
2,
alert, yes.
Sure. Spoiler alert for a movie that's older than me. Part 2 picks up 2 years later. So I don't know if you know this, but part 2, 3, and 4 are all days within each other.
Yes.
Part 2 is actually on Friday the 13th. Mm-hmm. Part 3 takes place Sunday the 15th. Mm-hmm. This one picks up on Tuesday the 17th.
Right.
Around there. I could be off by a day or two, but it's around there. It's all within a 3-day span.
Right. So all these people have been basically in terror, hearing the stories, and then the cops are just flummoxed. They have no idea what to do.
Yeah, they don't know. They don't know what's going on.
And because I was noticing about this scene right here where they're cleaning up the massacre from the previous movie.
Yes.
And they're just basically just shell shocked. None of them know, what to do.
Yeah.
It's
what happened? What is this? Who's this guy in the mask?
But they're all I don't want to say maybe just the trauma. Maybe I'm not giving them enough credit, but they all seem fairly flippant with what was happening. Just walking around okay.
Yeah, I'll agree to that.
Yeah.
And it's, he only killed about, 20 people to this point. That's nothing.
And then
he killed the lovable Kevin Bacon.
Right. And he's definitely dead in that barn. I mean, so everything's over with now.
Oh, he's 100% dead. 100% dead. He's not alive at all. I prefer, I know this is a hot take and a lot of people will 100% disagree with me. I prefer, the more zombie Jason where he's, not a person.
Yeah, that was something that I was noticing about this one, which actually was making me laugh a lot because he was he had a sassy little attitude in this movie.
Oh, yeah.
And, because I was expecting more of the, just straight up, relentless, kind of robotic Jason. And then I was like...
That comes later in the franchise.
Yeah, but this one was, my sort of jam.
Oh, this guy was a badass doing it. He gave zero fucks. Even the actor, he gave zero fucks. He hated this movie for a long time. He actually... maybe more recently came around in the past 10 years on it, where he doesn't hate it like he did. He had a lot of problems with the director and a lot of his shooting techniques. I can get into a few more of them once the movie goes on. But he was not happy with this movie. He was ashamed of it, and he despised everything about this film.
Is he only Jason in this one? Or
there's only one person to play Jason more than once.
Okay.
And that's Kane Hodder. He played Jason in Part 7, Part 8, briefly in that terrible Jason Goes to Hell, and he was Jason X.
Okay.
Every other Jason has been a different person.
See, that's why I need you to be around to tell me this stuff.
It's not like you can't replace Freddy Krueger.
No.
They tried,
no.
And it failed miserably. Robert Englund is Freddy Krueger.
100%.
But Jason and Michael, it can be different people.
So
there's better ones than others. Kane Hodder's my personal favorite Jason. But I also love those movies more than most people do. A lot of people like this Jason most. A lot of people prefer the one in Part 6, which is probably my second favorite. Have you seen Part 6?
I have seen Part 6.
See, that's my favorite of the films. Where he gets resurrected with the lightning, and he's zombie. He's full on zombie. They had that awesome James Bond intro, and the Alice Cooper all over the place.
Right.
Yeah, that's my favorite.
Let's talk about this guy at the morgue. All right.
Okay. Wait, which one? The with the donut?
Yes.
Yeah, he's a bit of a.
Oh
Axel.
My God, Axel! So they wheeled in dead Jason, of course, to this morgue, and this guy's just a complete asshole. And he calls one of the girls that are dead in the morgue a cute girl.
Yep.
And then makes a joke about fucking her while she's dead.
Oh, he's a complete
So it was classy.
This guy. Mm-hmm. Yeah, okay.
And
then, full of class, this guy.
And then he wants to chat up this hot nurse, right?
Oh, yeah. And of course, she's into it.
She is. This hot nurse is a freak. Like, at first I was like, she's not going to be into it. And then she does that little smile thing and then goes to the damn morgue.
So, let me just say something real quick. I, in my life, have never watched aerobics.
Oh, my God.
What is he's watching?
I have no idea. It's a video of girls jumping around in swimsuits to some sort of music.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
You want to hear a fun fact?
Always.
The girl in the aerobics video was a victim to Jason Voorhees in Part 6.
Oh, that's awesome.
Do you remember the RV?
No.
Oh, that's the best scene.
I haven't
she's
seen
in the
him
bathroom.
in years.
He like rams her face into the side of the RV.
So how do you know it's her? Is it like there's a reference to, or you just recognize her?
This is something I had read years ago.
Okay.
But it's an actress named Darcy DeMoss.
Okay.
Yeah, she just finished having sex with John Travolta's nephew in the RV.
All right.
Right before it flips over and crashes.
Right.
Like he gets the knife through his head. But yeah, that's the girl in the aerobics video there.
Wonderful.
Yes. I'm all full of fun facts about Friday the 13th. Because I love it so much.
Yeah, this scene was cracking me up.
It's silly. This guy's a real scumbag.
He is, completely.
And she's like, okay, yeah, you're not a scumbag.
Yeah. Well, she knows he is the whole time. Then she goes in there acting like she wasn't going to bone him, knowing she was. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. And we go back to the aerobics. It's like, is this a legit workout that people do?
I don't know.
Like, it's like the 1984 version of Pilates.
It's literally just jumping around and then like waving your ass in the air.
Like what? It's like they're doing like some weird dance. Jason's trying to cop a feel. His reaction was pretty great.
Yeah, it was.
She's an idiot.
Yes, they're both idiots.
They both deserve to die.
Yeah, I agree.
Like, there's one thing in this movie that doesn't really follow. I guess it actually started later, where there's always like one character who's such a dickhead,
right?
That you want to see them get
die.
killed.
Yes.
I don't feel that there's that kind of character in this movie.
Besides this guy, no.
Well, I mean, you can't really count this guy because he's in it for like 5 minutes.
I don't know, but he has one of the best kills. So
oh yeah,
I'm totally.
Well, I'm talking like real scumbag.
Mm-hmm.
Like that doctor in Part 7.
Yeah.
He's a real prick. And the teacher in Part 8 who gets buried in the toxic waste.
Yes.
Fuck that guy. But there's no real scumbag in this one. Like real just.
Yeah. I mean, I guess that's true.
Like Crispin Glover's friend is an asshole.
Right, but he's not the.
No.
He's just kind of dumb.
He's just a nerd who thinks he's cool.
Yeah, exactly.
When he's not. Oh, wait till we get to Crispin Glover.
Oh my god, I love him.
He is.
He is so good.
He is out of his mind.
He is.
Just his face.
So Axel is about to get a hacksaw to the throat, and then his neck broken.
Twisted.
Just twist his head around. But at least he got to see the girls while he was dying. You know,
that's right. He gets to die a happy man.
He sure
watching
does.
his aerobic bimbos.
Mm-hmm.
Another thing. The makeup and effects in this.
Oh.
Here we go.
Saw to the throat.
Oh, it's great.
Oh, it was awesome.
Like at first, I thought he stabbed his own hand.
Yeah, it was real awkward, but awesome. But I don't think the nurse's death is very good at all.
No, I mean you can't. They can't all be winners.
Yeah, I know. It starts out okay, but like he's gonna like gut her, but then it cuts away too soon or something.
Yes. Well, I mean, it may have even been like an MPAA thing.
Might have been, yeah.
Like part 7, like a lot of the kills. Like I love part 7. That's another one that people like think is terrible. Mm-hmm. But I love it. And if the MPAA didn't butcher that movie, it would have been a lot better. Like there's like a lot of raw footage. If you get the Blu-ray set, you can watch like on the original film, and it's all like grainy and shitty because they never like did anything with it because it got cut. But the extended murder scenes for part 7 make it a top-notch Friday the 13th movie. But since the MPAA shredded it, it is what it is.
Well, shit.
Yes. And we just saw Corey Feldman.
Yes. See,
stupid math.
I forgot he was in this movie. And
yes.
I adore him. So I was like,
do you really?
I do. I always have. Yes. I don't care. I do not care.
Weird.
I don't care. I loved him when I was a kid. I thought he was, I mean, I can't think of a movie of his that I did not like. And I know I'm a weirdo, but I think he's great.
Is this a hot take that I preferred Haim?
I loved me some Haim too, but I mean, I don't think that's a hot take. I mean,
have you ever seen the movie Blown Away?
Yes.
Yes. Nicole Eggert?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. I don't think I've ever met anyone else who's
well, it was kind of racy, right?
A little bit.
Your Skype's cutting out a little bit.
Baywatch.
There you go.
Is it really?
Yeah, it cut out for just a second, but you're back.
Am I okay now?
Yeah, you're good.
I'm sorry.
No problem.
I may have been trying to like hide my cough. Here's Crispin Glover.
Yes.
So, there's some awesome Friday the 13th documentaries. I don't know if you've partaken in them.
Is one of them Crystal Lake Memories?
Yes, that's the one I'm actually referring to. Okay. The first one was called His Name is Jason.
Mm-hmm. I haven't seen that one.
Crystal Lake Memories, like an extended version of that. Mm-hmm. But Crystal Lake Memories, did you do?
Say it again.
Hello?
Say it again.
Did you see it? Crystal Lake Memories?
Yes, I saw it on Shudder.
Okay. Did you watch like Corey Haim's part? Because I wanted to punch him in the face.
Yeah.
I hated him.
Yeah.
I hated him so much.
Yeah.
How condescending and cocky he was.
Yes.
When he's like, they asked me to come back for part 5, but, Steven Spielberg wanted me to be in the Goonies. I'm like, shut your fucking mouth.
That's fair, yes.
Yeah. He filmed this little scene in the backyard for the opening of part 5, mm-hmm. Which is another terrible Friday the 13th movie. I mean, it's better than Jason Goes to Hell, but it's not Jason, so I don't like it.
Well, you must have thought that Corey Feldman was a dead fuck. A lousy lay,
still do.
dead picker.
I still do. My favorite Corey Feldman role? The voice of Donatello in Ninja Turtles.
All right.
I got to meet Corey Feldman. He signed my little stupid poster.
Did you tell him he was a dead fuck?
No, I didn't do it.
Oh, poor Crispin. I mean, he God, he's horny, is what he says. God, I'm horny.
Yeah.
I was laughing through that entire car scene.
Wait, that goes on the computer?
Yes. So stupid, but it kept cracking me up.
I can't wait till he dies. Oh, it's my favorite. It is literally my favorite kill in the whole series.
So these group of teenagers are at this...
Dead fucks.
Yes.
Yes. Oh, this one too. The Banana Girl.
Oh, yeah.
She's a lot of fun.
Yeah, that was random.
What's that?
That was random, the banana kill.
Yeah. I remember I had read like her what are they called? Agent didn't want her to take the role because there was no line. She does not say a word.
No.
She just gets something through her neck or whatever. The banana coming out. It's pretty gross.
At least she has a sign that says "fuck you."
Yeah. That's quite awesome. I am a fan of that.
I should go as this chick for Halloween. I wonder if anybody would know who I was.
Probably not.
Probably not.
That's my bet.
It would be a real deep cut.
Here we go. Oh, and that spit and
oh yeah.
I'm okay with the blood, but no thanks. So
she just looks
Corey
so
Feldman.
sad and lonely sitting there eating her banana.
Yes, that's her only friend.
Gross.
So Corey Feldman.
Mm-hmm.
He plays a character, the only real character that's in multiple films besides Jason.
What do you mean?
His character, Tommy Jarvis.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, he's the main protagonist against Jason.
Right.
In 3 of the films.
Right.
Each movie is a different actor.
Wonder why they couldn't keep anybody there.
Well, I'm happy that they didn't keep the second one because he was fucking garbage. The one in part 5, terrible. Mm. I like the one in part 6 a lot. He's probably my favorite of the Tommy Jarvises. Have you happened to play the Friday the 13th video game?
No, I have not.
Well, sadly, because the original writer is a scumbag and decided to start suing everyone for money and rights, there's probably never going to be another Friday the 13th movie. And they can't do anything else with the game because of this guy.
Shit.
Yes. But they originally were adding new content, weekly, monthly, and one of the characters they brought into the game was Tommy Jarvis's character from Part 6, and it's pretty awesome.
I need to play that.
Yeah, it's really fun. You can either be Jason or one of the 8 counselors that try to survive. It's really fun.
It would be Jason
I'm pretty terrible
sure.
at it. At it.
I mean, yeah.
But it's fun.
Oh, man.
But at this point, I don't even know if it's worth getting because there's nothing new coming out for it.
So the teenagers are arriving at their cabin.
Yes.
Next door to the Jarvis family.
Oh, yes.
About to get their freak on.
Oh, yeah. This girl is one of the hottest in the series.
Which one, Samantha? Or
I don't remember.
Sarah?
No, not Sarah.
The slut or the virgin?
The slut.
Okay, yeah. I agree.
She's hot now.
Yeah.
She's okay. She's pretty-ish in a Jessie Spano kind of way. The other one's like Valerie from 90210.
Exactly. Look at you with your 90210 references.
Shout out to the 90210 Bros. For a show that's not as good as Dawson's Creek. Yes, I said it. Hot take.
All right. That's for another podcast.
Sorry. I'm a Dawson's fanboy.
There's always got to be this virgin and slut thing with these movies.
Oh, of course.
I love it. It's great. It tells you who should die and who should not die. Although, in this one, they both die.
Well, she loses her virginity.
That's true. Yeah, you're right.
I highly doubt older Jarvis' sister here is a virgin.
Really?
I don't think she is. You think she is?
I don't know.
She looks at least 37 years old. This woman.
She does.
Her mother looks like she's 5 years old. And you have Corey Feldman, who's 12.
I was wondering how old he was supposed to be.
Yeah, he's 12, 13. Oh, and here's he's watching the girl.
Yes.
But he's really not watching a girl.
That was hilarious. I was dying. Yeah. It reminded me of
my
son.
Good acting, because he's really not seeing anything. Mm-hmm. But you really think he is.
He was losing it, man. He was freaking out.
Oh, yeah.
I love how the mom comes in and shuts the shade like, you fucking pervert.
What do you want? He's a little kid.
Well, yeah, I don't blame him,
I was happy Tom Savini came back to do the makeup and effects for this movie. Because he had left the franchise after doing part 1. And once he found out this was the final chapter, he wanted to be the one to kill Jason.
He does pretty well. The makeup and stuff.
Little did he know.
At the ends, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, it's great.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That one scene with the... We'll get there.
Yeah.
we'll talk about it then. But yeah, he's really good with the blood and all that stuff. This is a big step up from the past couple when it comes to the blood and I can't wait to see Crispin Glover again. I'm just anticipating the corkscrew.
But like, you know, as Friday the 13th-ish as this is, it's, I don't know, like, it never got like cheesy good. Like, it just felt mostly legit good to me.
Oh, this is I think this is the legit best one. Like, as a movie. Mm-hmm. I always say this is the best one. It's not my favorite, though. Mm-hmm. There's this fucking idiot with his 1980s Walkman here. And his fucking jean vest.
And one of the guys is wearing... he's wearing sweatpants, but they're shorts with the pockets. That was real hot.
It's out of...
It's a dead fuck thing to do, you know.
But, touch.
Huh?
Is fashion like that? I feel like I see young kids wearing stuff like this now.
Well, they probably do. Every decade comes back around eventually, fashion-wise.
I see like some of the kids at Horror Nights and some of these outfits. I'm like, what are you fucking wearing?
You mean you wouldn't wear sweatpants shorts? And
no.
Then have your hands in your pockets the whole time?
No. Nor would I wear a sweater tucked into shorts that go way up to my thigh. Like, I don't... Like, he's a fucking polo.
She's wearing socks with her high heels while she's in the woods? And then you get the Double Mint twins just showing up out of nowhere.
Oh, like, look at these girls.
You're like, here's some random bitches. Let's go get naked in the lake.
Oh yeah, you had to get love interest for old Crispin Glover there.
That's true. You know, had to find some girls.
He needed his target.
Yeah, because he was horny. You know.
Oh, of course. Had to prove he's not dead fuck. He needed to look it up on the old computer.
Yes.
This poor girl. I feel sorry for this girl.
Yeah, she was kind of a stick in the mud, man.
Yeah.
And I will say, it does lack a little bit of focus, though. Like, but they do a good job with the teenagers group. It's just the focus with the Jarvis family that feels off. Like, you feel like it's a little bit like trying to be two different movies. But not, you know.
I can see that.
It's not that bad.
Well, they kind of have the same kind of dynamic.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of had the same dynamic in part 7, where you had like the group of kids, and then you had like the crazy girl with her parent and the doctor next door. It's kind of that kind of dynamic too.
Bit, yeah.
I guess I don't know. Fuck this guy. I can't. I don't even like him.
And it's like all of a sudden everybody's just getting naked. Samantha just straight up naked in 2 seconds.
Yes. Oh yeah. And I'm not complaining. She's
she's super hot.
What is it? With Hachimachi?
Yeah, she's Hachimachi for sure.
And you have this fucking pretty boy here. The way he gets killed, that's brutal.
Yeah, it is.
Oh. And I think I read somewhere, no, it was in the documentary, that they specifically killed him that way because of how beautiful he is. Like, to kill, like, the vanity. You know what I'm saying?
Well, yeah, I can see it.
Yes. Oh, yeah. Oh, you're not allowed to look at that. I'm 37. I can look at it. She does not look as old. She looks much older than these kids.
She does. She looks more like his mom than his sister.
She looks like Andrea compared to the rest of the 9
Yes. And, like, I mean, like, this is neither here nor there, I guess, but the female in me goes like, well, maybe it's the OCD in me. I don't know. But anyway, not about to strip naked and get in this lake water. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Like, it sounds gross and like you don't know what's swimming in this stupid lake, and like that just sounds like a UTI waiting to happen.
But I'd also like to counteract that argument with you're not in a horror movie.
Oh, you're right. Damn it.
If you're about to get murdered by a mask wielding, maniac, you may feel differently. Like, maybe I'll test these waters. Maybe try to see if these water moccasins are really not there.
What kind of water snake is that? Those. I like how they showed. Well, they didn't show the girls full frontal, but
no, they never really did.
Yeah,
it's always about like a little. Like, I think the worst one as far as nudity was part 5. And that was because it was directed by like someone who used to do like hardcore porn.
That seems right.
Yeah, no, it's
I like how she's making the little boy fix the car. The car breaks down and then
well, Corey Feldman, he's a jack of all trades, don't you know? He can do anything.
And then, so the slut tries to get the virgin to come skinny dipping.
Mm-hmm.
And strip and dip, as she calls it.
Strip and dip.
And so she refuses, and then the slut's like, well, I'm not going to have that. And pretends to be dead, and then pulls her underneath.
And pulls her in. Quite the ruse.
I liked it.
What a swerve.
I thought it was funny. And she just loses it on her. She's like, you bitch!
Yeah. It's sad. Like, a lot of these actors and actresses really didn't do much beyond this film.
Really?
Oh, I mean, not that I know. Do you recognize anyone that's not named Crispin Glover or Corey Feldman?
No. You're right.
I do know the Slut Girl.
Mm-hmm.
She was in 16 Candles.
Was she the sister?
Maybe it wasn't 16 Candles. Mm-hmm. She's in one of those movies. One of those John Hughes.
Oh, okay.
Weird Science. That's it.
Oh, okay.
She's in Weird Science. I think she plays like one of the love interests. But like no one else. Like I've never seen Corey Feldman's older sister here. Never seen her.
Kimberly Beck.
Yes. Never.
She does look sort of familiar to me.
Oh, this guy. They tried to make. Let me talk about this guy. So they tried to make him like, this guy can handle Jason. Look at him. He's big. He's brawny.
He comes from out of nowhere.
Oh, yeah. And when he gets killed, oh, man.
Oh, man. Oh, God. I was losing it.
You know what I'm talking about.
Yes.
Oh, my God. He's
killing me.
I'm like, what are you doing?
It's awesome.
Here he comes with this knife. I can fix it. So his character, he's there like because he's looking for his sister.
Yeah, he's the expository character.
Yes, his sister was one of the victims in part 2.
Mm-hmm. So now he's crossing the country with a backpack on his shoulders. And,
yep. He's like
newspaper clippings.
In the the remake. But that Supernatural guy, what's his name? Not Jensen Ackles. I don't watch Supernatural. I don't know his name.
Jared Padalecki.
That guy. He's looking for his sister in the remake.
Oh, okay.
Have you seen the remake?
Like I said, it's been a long time.
It could have been that long. I mean, it's only...
Well, I mean,
like 8 years old?
In movie years, that's a long... I don't have the recall that you fucking freak wrestling fans do.
Hey, well, wait a second. I take offense to that.
I'm just saying, y'all are freaks for your recall.
Also, one of my... in the Friday the 13th remake has one of the ultimate Hachi-Machi girls for me, Danielle Panabaker.
Oh, yeah. Caitlin from The Flash.
From The Flash, yes. She is...
Yep.
She is something else to look at. I'm a big fan of hers.
If we're talking the Flash girls, Candace Patton, she wears that.
Nah.
Yep.
Agreed. I love me some Panabaker. And when she like... do you remember her character at all from the remake?
No.
She was the nicest person on Earth. She got cheated on by that scumbag who was like, "Oh, your tits are stupendous." I remember that scene. That guy cheated on her. He was a piece of shit to her. She was a good girl, a virgin, which I assume she was a virgin because she seemed like she was, and she still died.
That's not accurate. Can't do that in a horror movie.
Didn't like it. Yeah, the survivors was a supernatural dude and the sister that he was looking for.
So the Jarvis family, they know what's been happening. Like you said, this is like day 3 or 4 or 5 of the thing.
The massacre.
So then they decide to bring this hitchhiker or whatever back to the house. That seems like something that you should totally do. And just let him wander around in your house. Yes.
Very disturbing.
So,
all right, so here's one of my favorite Crispin Glover moments.
Yes.
This dance.
It's so wonderful.
This dance he does. Do you know the actual song he's really dancing to?
No.
So, of course, they didn't use it in the movie, and they just told him, Joe, just dance to this. We're going to listen to it. Dance going on to AC/DC's Back in Black. Because that's what he's really dancing to. This is a dance he made up.
It's so good.
Like, when I think of Crispin Glover and like everything that surrounds him as a person, this dance is it.
And the girl, she's trying to keep up, but it's just like, how do you even do that?
You can't. It's impossible. It's physically and literally impossible.
Oh my gosh. This movie is worth the watch just for that. So, Teddy's trying to get his feels on there on the couch.
His Brett Kavanaugh on?
Yeah, his Kavanaugh on. With one of the Doublemint twins there.
I wonder if he put it on his calendar.
He probably did. He put on there
Look at my calendar.
That he drank beers and that he smoked
pot. I like
beer.
I drink beer. Don't you drink beer?
See, I like this little mini drama that they have with the little love triangle here.
Yes.
It was unexpected, you know? It was unexpected depth to the movie.
Yeah, you know, they don't really, they try sometimes with these little side actors to give them something. Mm-hmm. Sometimes it doesn't work out, and sometimes you get Crispin Glover and knock it out of the park.
Right? I agree.
Like, they tried so hard. I don't know, with the Part 7 kids. Like, they had the one who was like the sci-fi nerd.
Oh, yeah.
He was something else. Then you had the stoner, and then you had the nerd girl who gets herself all makeup up. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was another. Like, she got herself all made up, and just goes outside looking for people. Like, where the fuck? Who's outside?
So then the Jarvis family has their hitchhiker, and they're like, okay, well, you can leave now, except I kind of have a crush on you, so you can come back if you want.
He's a good-looking dude.
Yeah, sure. He's not creepy
the sense
at all.
Of the word.
Not creepy at all. Showing up out of nowhere and following them to their house.
Hey, listen, he's just trying to find his sister, right?
Yeah, you're right.
Let the guy be. Mm. And he's presented as, like, this guy who's supposed to be a challenge for Jason.
Yeah, no.
We'll see how that works out. Here's the... Oh, Crispin. And then he has the hand in the bed.
Yes. Which somehow I've never seen before.
Yeah.
I've never seen anybody do that before, and it popped me. I thought it was funny.
Oh, it's great. It's great. Like, this guy I didn't see do anything else. This nerd McGee here.
No.
What an idiot.
Oh, and they do beers for the twins to shotgun, and then they suck at shotgunning beers.
Yeah.
It basically just, they don't drink any of it. That's the worst ever. But I love how jealous Samantha gets. Because one of the twins is trying to take her man.
She is mad.
She is mad.
And this guy's just like, I just want this nerd, pretty boy over here. Who he's got to be wearing blush or something, right? No one's that like naturally that color.
Oh no. Mm-mm.
Do you know who he looks like to me? He looks like the singer of the band All American Rejects.
I was getting a vibe from him too, but I couldn't really. Put my finger on it. But he's saving himself for that virgin over there.
Yes. He has some pretty luxurious mid-'80s hair.
I agree with that. I like his hair.
It's not really quite a mullet.
Mm-mm. It's more of
but it's like
a cap, sort of like a helmet.
Yes. Like a Ken doll.
Yeah, kind of like that. Yeah.
Yes, and then this, and this guy already has a girlfriend, Paulie.
Mm-hmm.
Paulie. Burn him, Crispin. He finds the nudie film.
Yes. Which, to me, I was like, I would definitely 100% be watching that and smoking weed with that guy.
And then you die.
Yes, I would. Because they all do.
Yeah. Not a single one of these teens make it.
Mm-mm.
It's kind of sad. They're just there to be fodder for Mr. Voorhees.
So old slutty Samantha says, well...
fuck you, Paulie.
Fuck you, Paulie, but I'm convinced you're going to follow me out here. So
I'm hot. I'm a slut.
So let me get naked real quick and swim in this fucking whatever infested water of this lake.
Hey, she's at least in a boat type thing this time.
She has to swim out to it. No regard to the health of her vagina at all, and it concerns me as a woman.
Well, to be fair, she's like we said, she's a slut.
Well, she said she's perceived as a slut, but she's not really a slut.
I don't know.
That's what she said earlier.
You believe it?
No, I don't know.
And look at her.
She was asking for it.
I'm getting all naked. Get naked in front of randos, these random twin girls. I don't even like to be naked around myself.
I've never seen anybody so willing to just get naked in nature. Just
look at you just standing there.
Just standing there.
Fuck you, Paulie. You're a jerk.
That water looks so gross.
She's like hotter now than she was then. At least when she filmed her interview for the documentary.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm seeing a picture of her right now. She is still hot.
Yes. Probably the hottest of any of the girls in any of these movies, to be honest.
Maybe.
Except
Danielle, of course.
Yeah, of course, obviously. Duh.
So then she climbs up in this freaking raft that God knows how long it's been sitting in there, what all it has in there.
Yeah.
And then she lays on it on her belly. Like,
oh, yeah.
What are you even doing? As Tim Capel would say, what are we doing? Yeah. And it makes no sense to me.
Shout out to Mr. Capel.
Yes. He'll love that. And then she's still convinced that Paul is following her.
Mm-hmm. And which he's not. He eventually comes.
He does. He says, I can't do this. Has a crisis of conscience.
So going back to my my stories about the Jason actor and the director having problems, this is one of the major scenes that he had a problem with. Because it is legit, like, freezing right now for her. She's, like, she's, like, dying.
Oh, yep. Oh.
And the director refused to, like, cut and, like, let her cool off. He needed the shot. And Jason, the actor who played Jason Ted White, and the director got into a screaming match about that scene.
Wow.
Yes, I think she got like pneumonia after shooting it. Yeah, it was not good.
She probably got more than pneumonia. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
From that beautiful water.
She got syphilis or something from that. I don't know.
Well, this guy's about to get something in the dick.
Yep. This was one of my favorite kills.
Yeah, it's up there. It's pretty good. Well, he's a jerk. He shouldn't have.
Yeah, he shouldn't have been dancing with one of those twins.
Exactly. The Don't Make Gum twins here.
And they're odd too because like one of them just gave the other the little go on to the next guy and see if he'll fuck you sort of thing. I'm like, what is their dynamic here? Are they in a competition? No, because they're not really trying. The other girl's not really trying.
And we got George McFly here with this hat on. Have you seen anything besides this movie and Back to the Future with one Crispin Glover? Because I haven't.
He was on something. Now I'm going to have to IMDb it. But yeah, I have seen him in something that I really did like him in.
Well, repeat some of the more popular things he's been in, because those are the only two things I can recall.
Let's see.
I know he was Willard in that rat movie I never saw. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. Let's see. I'm trying to think of the movie I was thinking of. Oh, he was in Charlie's Angels Full Throttle. I do remember that. And Willard.
Yeah, yes. I don't know if I've seen that.
Yeah. The People versus Larry Flint. I remember that.
Yes.
Oh,
I don't remember him, though.
What's Eating Gilbert Grape? He was in that, which I love that movie.
It's Johnny Depp, right?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
His death in Nightmare on Elm Street.
Oh, yeah.
That was something.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I'm sure I will get to that one on this podcast at some point.
You know, I do like Johnny Depp. Mm-hmm. I feel, though, like every movie he's in now, if he's not playing a pirate, it bombs.
That does seem to be the case.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Although his cameo in 21 Jump Street was...
It was pretty good.
Was pretty... we watched those movies the other day, both of them, and they're both still fucking awesome.
And then he has the Harry Potter-related movie coming out, which I think he'll be... I think he'll be pretty great in that, actually.
Yeah. With the Fantastic Beasts second one?
Yes.
Actually, I think I preferred that to the Harry Potter movies. I really enjoyed it.
Seriously? Yeah, no, I really liked it too, but HP is where it's at.
I don't know. You get along well with Jillian.
Old dude finally went looking for his girl, and he's swimming out to the raft, and he's about to find a surprise.
But he didn't get naked. What's up with that?
Right. I noticed that.
Like, you expect her to get naked. You should get naked yourself there, guy.
Well, at least he has some sense.
Yeah. He doesn't want something crawling up his pee hole. But we'll see in a second. Something's going to be crawling up his pee hole.
Oh, yep. He flips out, man.
He's backstroking.
Yes. There
we go.
That doc looks
trying to Michael Phelps his way out of this lake.
Oh, dick stab.
Oh. Where did he get this spear gun?
I wondered.
It's a lake.
I guess he got it from this guy. Did he steal it from the brother that's camping out there?
Why would he have a spear gun?
I don't know. He's fucking weird. He's a hitchhiker.
Fair enough.
He's got a giant-ass machete.
I like this flannel shirt he's rocking.
It's awesome. With the belt tucked
he looks like
with the belt.
He legit looks like the brawny man. I'm going to get you with this machete. Look at how scared he looks.
Hell yeah. I would be scared too. I just keep thinking of his death later, and it just keeps making me laugh.
Oh, it's so terrible. It is so terrible.
It's so great.
At the same time. What? Where's... what?
And then he almost brains that girl when she's later on.
Oh, yeah.
She's searching around his tent.
Go get him.
Yeah, they didn't do the Jason noise enough for me in this movie.
Yeah.
It
you know what that is,
very
right?
spare. No.
You don't know what that sounds from?
What is it?
It is Betsy Palmer. You hit kill her, mommy, kill her. It's literally her kill. And the ma.
Oh, okay.
Just on a loop.
Awesome.
Yes.
They should have played it more.
I think, I don't know if this is the same music guy from the originals.
It doesn't sound like it.
Mr. Harry Manfredini.
All right, Crispin's getting his,
here we go.
His dead fuck on.
He's getting this piece of a doublemint gum. Can we take this hat off?
There, finally, yes.
Oh, the bed.
The bed breaks, yeah.
I forgot about that. What are these pants? Are
Yes.
these, like, hip in 84?
I thought this little found movie bit was a pretty good touch.
Yeah.
It's another little unexpected thing.
But like, who would own this film strip?
I kind of like that, though, you know?
Do you?
I do. It's weird.
Would you, sit there and just watch it?
I would.
Yeah.
I will definitely smoke weed and watch that. How could you not?
Fair enough.
I love he's just getting a huge kick out of it.
Well, I mean, he'd be doing something else if he could.
Yes, that is true.
Let's be honest.
Yes. Which I think he does kind of get the idea to later, but that gets interrupted. And so, so the twin sister tried to get Tina to hook up with this guy. So then she goes and hooks up with him. Now she's knocking at the door. Okay, it's time to go. And she said, "Take an umbrella. Bye. I'm getting laid right now. See ya."
She's busy with George McFly here.
Mm-hmm.
She was that turned on by his AC/DC dance.
It was just too seductive.
Yes.
She couldn't resist it.
Dun, 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 dun.
And then it's raining all of a sudden.
Of course.
So that... Oh, this kill's weird.
Yeah, you don't really see it.
Mm-mm. And then when he throws her dead body against the house, it just looked comical.
Yeah.
It looked fake.
There's some kills in the franchise that do things like that. This is one. You don't see Mama Jarvis get it either.
Yeah. I was like, was I on my phone or something for that part? So, yeah.
No, you don't see it.
That's weird.
They do that sometimes.
Yeah. I do like the effect of the shadow in the lightning or whatever when he stabbed her.
Yes, that's great.
That does look cool. I guess that makes up for the lack of blood.
And sometimes you gotta, make it a little different.
Mm-hmm. I agree. All right.
I didn't like the way that looked.
So Virgin and Pretty Boy she's decided that she's going to have sex with this guy.
Oh yeah.
And she's real subtle about it too.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You know what? Jordan Catalano.
Yes. Yes.
I'm just looking at his side profile right now. Definite 94 era Jared Leto going on right now.
Not quite as hot as that, but in that realm, yes.
Never really watched that show, but I'm
My
aware
So-Called
of
Life?
Yeah, I've seen it here and there, on MTV. Wasn't obsessed with it like almost everyone I knew.
Oh, it's good.
In high school.
It's good.
I did like Jared Leto in Urban Legends.
That is one of those... that movie, I liked it too, a lot, but people forget about it. Because of Scream, I guess, and whatnot.
It was that Scream, Scream, I Know What You Did Last Summer.
Right, yeah, it gets kind of lost in with that.
Yeah, even Halloween H2O, I feel came out the same year as that, and H2O was one of my favorite of the Halloween series. So I feel and also, honestly, it wasn't as good as Scream.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
You're right.
Scream's pretty much an all-timer.
Oh, yeah.
It's really good.
Huh, that might be what I do for Halloween. I don't know. That'd be cool.
There you go. Don't do Scream 3, though. That was really not that great.
No. I'll do the first one.
Scream 4 was pretty good. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, I enjoyed Neve Campbell in that one.
Yes. Well, Neve Campbell's really good.
Yes, she is really good.
I didn't Urban Legends. I thought was fun. There was a fun little cast.
Mm-hmm.
Joshua Jackson, and they're getting murdered, and the killer was the Noxzema girl, right?
Yes. The Noxzema girl from...
Yes.
Well, you'll get to her on 90210 as well.
So I've heard.
Yep. Rebecca Gayheart.
Yeah, I'm like halfway through season 4 right now. No, season 5.
Wow.
What's her name's gone.
You're burning through them.
Yeah, Brenda's gone. You brought in Kelly Kapowski.
Yeah.
Yeah. The old Tiffany Amber Thiessen.
Mm-hmm. All right, so we're back at the
Mama
Jarvis
house. Here. This poor woman.
Yeah.
Back-to-back off-screen deaths.
Yeah,
Well,
weird.
I mean, you technically, I guess, see the twin.
Mm-hmm.
But Mama Jarvis here, you know. I guess maybe they wanted to keep it open for interpretation for later on in the film, if she was alive or dead when they had the big confrontation.
That's a good point, yeah.
She's looking for the dog right now, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Gordon. Worst dog name ever. I don't understand that, but whatever.
I had a dog named Samantha.
Well, that makes more sense than Gordon. And I forget, where did they go? Like, because the last time we saw the sister, the Jarvis sister, and the kid, they were at the house, right? Like, but now they're driving in the rain back from somewhere.
But the last time we saw her was when she was saying goodbye to old Brawny man.
Right.
I don't know. Did they have to go back to town for something?
I
He had a
guess so.
lollipop.
Yeah, that's
Maybe
what I'm
he
saying.
his
Like,
dum-dums.
Like, part of this movie is, like, missing. I feel like there's scenes missing.
I mean, but at the same time, it's a Friday the 13th movie.
Yeah,
What kind of it's like, who watches these for, like, the story?
Hey, I was getting into it, man.
I mean, out of the other ones, this is probably one of the better ones when it comes to that kind of stuff. But
Yeah.
at the same time, how's Jason going to kill the next person? That's all I'm concerned.
Yeah, you're right.
And this woman is so old. Can we look up her age in comparison to Corey Feldman?
Okay, let's see.
She's got to be much older than him.
I had
Kimberly
this pulled
Beck.
up a minute ago. Yeah.
Well, that's her. So here she was just about 30.
Yeah, that seems right.
Corey
She was
Feldman.
born in 56.
Yes, and this was 84.
Mm-hmm.
Corey Feldman was 13.
Okay.
So she's like a full high schooler older than him. And I think she's
Could
only...
legit be his mom for
I
this.
think her character is supposed to be like 18. As per usual with these fucking films.
Oh, and she goes down to get help from the stranger in the tent. Because that's a thing that should be happening. And she's in a shirt and a belt.
High fashion.
Is that supposed to be a dress? I don't know.
Hold on. I'm on her page right now. She was fucking in Independence Day.
Was she?
Well, her character was housewife.
Oh, okay.
But I'm struggling. I've seen Independence Day 1,000 times.
Me too.
I don't recall ever seeing her.
Housewife.
I can't even think who would have a housewife.
Mm-mm.
Anyway.
Yeah, okay. Now I'm just going to have to watch that again.
I have no problem watching Independence Day. I can watch it all the time.
And so,
Jeff Goldblum.
Yeah, Jeff Goldblum. Oh,
No, he's great.
he was hachi-machi in that movie. For sure.
Did
Also,
you see the
Will
terrible sequel?
No, I did not see the sequel.
Don't see it.
Okay.
Don't do it.
I won't.
Just don't do it.
Oh, I love this scene, too. When Crispin is in bed with the Doublemint twin, and he just wants to ask her so bad, and he just stutters.
Am I a dead fuck?
And am I a dead fuck? I was just dead. Just dead. And she was real nice to him, so I don't know. I don't know if she was lying or not.
Samantha was only 20.
No, she looked younger than that.
You think so?
Yeah, I thought she looked around 18-ish.
Excuse me, sorry.
It's all right.
Crispin Glover was 20.
Super young.
Mm-hmm. some of these other characters here. Paulie! Oh, his age isn't listed because he doesn't really act. He's been in like 5 things. That's the problem with these films. These actors don't really do anything.
Well, Corey Feldman did.
Yes. And so did Crispin here.
Mm-hmm. I wonder if it's in the notes or anything what this black and white footage is, like, actually.
That's a good question. I've never... Oh, it's coming. It's coming.
Yes. One of the best scenes. So he goes downstairs to give his friend Teddy the girl's panties in a classy move.
Oh, yeah.
But,
you know.
I mean, he deserved it after all that shit
dick.
that he taught.
Overall, being a douche.
And then he says, I was great.
I was great!
So he's trying to get a bottle of wine, and he's looking for the corkscrew to open the bottle of wine.
And he's got hey, Ted, where's that fancy corkscrew? Hey, Ted! My favorite. The wine bottle.
So good.
Ted!
Poor Crispin, man. His last words, where the hell's this corkscrew? And then he shoves it through his hand. Oh, and then a machete in his face.
Oh, it's great.
Knife.
Look at the blood.
Oh, it's so awesome.
Crispin. Nice knowing you.
Yeah.
Sad to see you go.
That was rough.
We'll always have the dance.
And the dead fuck.
Wait, I thought she left. What's her bike still doing here?
Something's not right.
This is weird.
You would think she would have some sort of twin intuition that would tell her, you know? Well, twins
is
have
that
some
a real
sort of
thing?
I feel like it is, right? Like
it could
you
be.
just somehow know things, you know? You have that
you have that weird feeling.
twin foo or whatever. Oh, how is he doing that? Oh, okay, he's standing on the. Oh,
yes.
Just tosses her right out the window in slow motion.
That's kind of boring.
It's a little bit, but I like when the glass explodes out of the car when she lands.
But I mean, she could survive that.
You could definitely survive that.
I like how sometimes like in part 7, there's a death like that where someone gets thrown out a window, and you can clearly see like the stunt double in the way. Like in the very beginning, in the part 1, in the Crystal Lake Memories, after you see Betsy Palmer's head get chopped off, like she's joking, like you'll see the hands come up, like and it's like the hairiest knuckles you'll ever see in your life, because it's Tom Savini's assistant.
Okay,
Good stuff.
I had a question about this scene here because he's hitchhiker dude is in the tent with her, and he's saying he's showing her the newspaper clippings and like telling her about Jason, and then he says, she's like, he's dead, I saw it on the news, and then he's like, his body's missing from the morgue. Like, how does he know that? He's like a drifter and there's no cell phones. Like, how does he know the update information on Jason's body? So I'm just saying there's a plot hole there, unless you know something that I don't. And that newspaper clipping will come...
You watch these movies and ask these kinds of questions?
Mm-hmm. I'm just saying, like, I'm just trying to analyze it and spark some conversation, some theories.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
So Teddy's just having a good old time.
That's his weed.
Yep. Oh,
and
okay.
poor Kristen's hand there.
Yes.
Here we go.
The shower scene.
The nerd
Well,
scene. Yes.
yes. So.
Fun fact.
Yes.
The girl. Body double.
Well.
Not here, obviously, but when her butt presses against the shower door, body double.
But like, who loses their virginity in the shower?
This girl.
I mean, like, does that seem realistic?
Does it seem realistic that a guy in a hockey mask is going to go around murdering
saying, come on. I'm just saying.
I mean, the girl has a nice butt.
Yeah, she does have a nice butt. I just think that shower sex is not something you want to start with, just in my opinion. But I do like that the chick in the movie is in the bath at the same time. A little interesting.
A bunch of bath.
Yeah, some sort of metaphor here for being dirty. I don't know. We'll see.
Maybe.
Yeah, because Teddy starts to try to fill her up on the movie there, like an idiot.
Well, he's got to get some.
Yep, he's horny. He can't help it.
No. He's going to get something right now.
Yeah, he is. Pretty clever. Pretty clever.
Can you hear me? Yeah, here we go.
Yeah, there you go. Oh, through the movie screen.
Oof.
Oh. Nice.
The blood. I like that. I
did too.
That's really cool.
So that was some real...
Very subtle and underrated death there.
Yes. And real subtle sex in the shower there, because that was pretty quick.
Also, so when someone enters the bathroom here, and he thinks it's his friend, oh, I dropped my soap bowl, buddy! First of all, no friend of mine is going to walk into the bathroom when I'm in the shower. I don't know what kind of pranks other people plan.
That was a real sweet moment, though, right there. He said, I think I'm in heaven, and she said, I think I'm in love.
Very touching.
It was pretty cute, I was like, it's too bad you're both going to die.
You don't see that kind of sentiment in these kinds of movies, ever.
No. And she was real cute about it,
Yeah, and and sincere, and you don't feel that normally.
Mm-mm.
And this girl's like on cloud 9 right now.
Yep. I mean, she just lost it standing up in the shower.
Mm-hmm.
And now she's got to dry her hair. I was hoping for a hairdryer death at that point.
I don't know if I've ever seen one.
It would be pretty good, right?
Yeah. I mean, you've seen, like, tanning bed deaths. Those are fun.
Yeah, those are fun.
The Final Destination.
Yes. Oh,
Which one was that, 3?
I think so. Maybe 2.
Yeah. No, it has to be 3.
Okay.
It was definitely 3. Because it was the 2 girls and the creep who always wanted to film them.
Yes.
Yeah, that's part 3.
Oh, that scene fucked me up,
There
man.
we go. Yeah, it's pretty good. Love roller coaster playing. Anyway, here we go. I love this.
It's awesome.
Oh, I dropped my soap. Hey, Paulie, is that you? Drop my soap.
So stupid. Oh, and then his face gets smushed.
It's brutal.
Just crushed.
Ugh.
That was awesome. And gross.
Yes.
Just all the power in Jason's hand, man. Just fucking squish your face.
Yeah, how is he?
Ugh.
He's very strong. Because he's still human here.
And he gets a little bit sassier with each kill, too.
Mm-hmm.
Because, it lingered on his face quite a bit there in that death.
So I don't understand the point of this. Like, she got out to blow dry her hair to, go back in the shower
back in,
again?
yeah.
Oh, and the sight she's about to see.
Mm-hmm. Oh. That looks cool.
Yeah.
He's freaking out. This is one of my favorite parts. I'm a sucker. I'm a sucker for the trope of the person finding all the dead bodies that have already happened in the house.
Yeah.
Yes, that's one of my most favorite things.
Yeah, they do that in this.
I love this.
All right.
Oh, she does that. Yeah. The Jarvis girl does that later.
Yes.
Yes.
Wasn't it like Crispin Glover? He's
he's hung up. Yeah, in the doorway. That's awesome.
Good stuff. Yeah. They did in 2007 at Halloween Horror Nights. I wasn't able to go that year, but that's like the first year they really went all in with like movie houses. And they did like a specific house for Friday the 13th. And I'm so mad I didn't get to go see it. I would have loved to see what scenes they chose. Because I think like if they were to do a scene like have like someone hanging out of the shower like that, I think that would have been a cool part to walk through, you know.
That
like when they did the Freddy vs. Jason house, it was mostly Freddy. There was like a little bit of Jason, but it was mostly like Freddy themed, walking through like boiler rooms and shit.
Yeah, it's definitely got to be more thematic, I think. Freddy stuff.
I don't know. I lean the other way.
Yeah.
But that's just for obvious reasons. I'm such a Friday the 13th loser.
Hey, don't call
like
yourself
one of the in the video game, like there's different, like I think they have a Jarvis house like as one of the sets. Which is cool.
Yeah.
They're, like you can pick like the set from like part 2, part 3. Which is really cool.
I think this house looks creepy, the cabin place.
Oh yeah.
It looks pretty cool.
They usually do. Is this a... see what that is.
All right, so...
I don't remember.
They
this
are...
flannel shirt.
Yeah. The Jarvis sister and the hitchhiker guy.
Brawny man.
Yes, they're checking out the cabin.
Looking for the dead kids.
Mm-hmm. And then this will just all lead up to the best kill of the whole movie.
Does it happen in this house or the Jarvis house?
I thought it was in this one. Maybe I'm wrong.
I don't remember.
Yeah, maybe it is in the other one.
Oh, the suspense.
Shit, I just watched this today. How did I not know that?
I haven't.
But I feel like, yeah, it's this because I feel like they go down in the basement because the lights are out.
Sounds
yeah,
right.
Yeah, there we go.
This guy's pretty big though.
Yeah.
He's a good, at least 6'3", maybe.
He ain't Jason big, but
no.
He's
the actor playing Jason in this movie is probably the I think I read he's the second most tallest at 6'4".
6'4", damn.
Yeah.
He's thick too.
Yeah. It's like the biggest guy to play Jason was the one who played Jason. He was like 6'6". Kane Hodder's only like 5'11". And he played Jason 3-4 times. The cool thing when they had Kane Hodder. Actually, I'll get to that story after we see this glorious masterpiece on film right now.
So they went creeping down in the basement to, I guess, turn on the lights.
Looking at all the tools and stuff.
Then the
dog.
The dog shows back up.
Gordon.
It's like, has the dog been like trying to warn them this whole time, or he just ran away? Because he always seems to show up in weird spots.
He was scared.
Must have been.
Yes.
Oh, he jumps out the window. Do you recall
like ever seeing a dog get murdered in any of these kinds of movies?
Ooh.
Yes.
Yeah, I think
I can only recall seeing a dog get murdered once in one movie. In Fear, ever see that?
Oh yes, oh God.
I love it.
Yes, it's
that's a top 5 movie for me of all time.
For various reasons.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. See, like this is when the pacing gets sort of off because they did.
You think so?
Yeah, they were doing a good clip, of like death.
You think it slows down too much?
It slows down a bit right here. But then,
I don't know, I think...
then they follow it up with that great basement death. So.
Oh, yeah.
But you have to show the Jarvis kid, like, looking at the
learning
newspaper.
about it.
Yeah. But, I guess it's good for anticipation and whatnot.
Yeah, you gotta have some suspense. Mm-hmm. Like, you gotta do that with your leads. The Expendables, you can just off them one by one. But when it comes to the leads, you can't just, Gotta have a little bit of tension.
I guess it's because the Jarvis sister, I wasn't really caring for her. You know, I was more with the teenagers, so they didn't really build up, I feel like, her side of it. Mm-hmm. And even then, I feel like I know more about that random hitchhiker guy than I know about her.
This is true.
Oh, this is when she starts seeing all the dead bodies.
Yes. The mousetrap.
Yes, so good. He's here! He's here!
Hitchhiker guy, come on!
The person I randomly trust with my life. Please come help me.
Of course, the stair breaks.
Yes.
Because why not?
She flips out. He's like, I had to go back. No!
Why does he have to go back?
This is it.
Oh, this is it?
Yes! Oh, God, he's killing me.
He's killing me!
As he's getting literally chopped to death. He's
not doing anything.
He's just he's still telling her to run.
Like,
he's killing me.
Back. Do something.
Oh my God, he's killing me. Oh my Jesus. I was losing my shit. Do? Not a damn thing. Run and scream. What? Why? Why go back?
To see if he finished killing him. Oh, Brawny man, I knew you for 8 hours. I loved you.
I did like how she gets some good whack in with that fucking machete though on his arm.
Yes. Is this the now where she starts seeing everybody?
Yes. Okay, there's dead twin on the porch.
Yep. Which twin is that? The out the window twin?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think there's Crispin hung up in the doorway. It's gross how
Crispin.
Jason gets him off there later too.
Oh, that was rough too.
So
where
naturally,
did he find time?
I know
to strategically
set them all
these bodies around.
I thought about that too. I guess it's when they were creeping around in the basement. I don't know. You had to be waiting in the basement on them.
This is a trope that I don't think was in the first couple as much, but it definitely is in the next few. Mm-hmm. With the bodies spruced about everywhere.
I don't know. I kind of love it. It's so good.
Oh, it's good. It's one of the many things in these films I love. I don't know if they do it as much in the other franchises.
No,
I don't think
I
they
don't
do.
think so either.
It's definitely a Friday the 13th thing.
Yeah. Oh, tears him down by his hands. That was awesome.
Flesh ripping. Ooh,
so good. What does she think these nails and this are?
It's a fucking window.
She's so stupid. You so dumb, girl. Obviously, you're supposed to be leaving. And he just throws a dead body in there.
Is it?
It's Rob, yep.
Yeah, with the weapon.
But he's got a hammer sticking out of his brain, but she's going to go check on him to make sure he's dead.
Alive?
Oh, no. Jason.
That scene right there?
That's good stuff.
Legit, Corey Feldman didn't know it was coming.
Oh, shit, really?
Yeah.
And she is, like, literally just wailing on him with that hammer.
That was a good scene.
It was good.
That was a really good scene.
He looks
menacing, right?
Yes. That camera angle from the bottom like that. I love
it. If you watch this and then you try to watch like part 3 and the Jason in that one compared to this one, there's no fucking comparison. It's kind of sad.
And this move, I mean, what? Obviously, he's gonna like machete through the wooden door while you cower there in the bedroom. Why are you not
slow him down a bit?
Escape? They could be crawling out the window. They could be looking for a telephone. I mean, getting...
Is that a radio behind them?
I think so, yeah.
Call the cops.
Do something.
What? There's a murder going on?
Cower.
Like, you think that this area, this Crystal Lake, would be under constant,
yeah,
you know?
Yeah. I mean, they think he's dead. I guess. Still.
Sure. But hold on, Rob knows his body is missing from the morgue. Wouldn't the cops know?
That's true. See, look, now you're using your logic.
But but seriously, just in general, you think Crystal Lake would be under constant?
Oh, TV spot.
Yeah, yes.
I love this part. Oh,
that's great. That's brutal.
I love it. And then she thinks that kills him.
This was a great stunt.
He's still obviously moving.
Okay.
But then she tells Tommy that she will get him out of the house and he should run away. This is not a good plan. You should both run away.
Okay.
Why did I not learn this?
Kurt Feldman's hair in this movie.
I like his glasses. He looks cute. I like how Jason gets her too. Or almost
He's so
gets
weird
her.
though.
I like it. Ah, I'm alive, bitch. And then he has to choose. Who's he going to run after?
Always goes for the girl.
I love it.
And then he does this fucking shaving his head thing.
Yes, that's because
like
I didn't put it together yet. I was like, what the fuck is he doing? Like his sister's getting chased right now by Jason, and he's in there just putting water on his hair. I'm like, what is he doing? And then by the time I figured it out, I was like, well, that's pretty smart because he was into the whole, that was his thing, making masks and all that stuff.
He wanted to make him look like Mongoloid Jason.
And then she just totally telegraphs her thing. I'm going to jump through that window. Which looks pretty cool, actually, in slow motion. But she survived that fall, but the girl didn't survive the fall.
That looks like a mannequin.
It does. And then she just lays there for...
And what are these fucking boots? I don't know. I love the 80s, but then I watch something like this with some of this fashion. It's just I don't know how much I love the 80s.
Yeah, by this point, he's... Because I didn't see the shaving cream there, and I was like... But then...
What is he doing?
Yeah.
My favorite, the most 80s person in any of these movies was the guy in Part 5 who gets killed in the John. The porta potty.
Yes. All porta potty deaths are awesome.
There's been multiple? That's all I remember.
I'm thinking of the one from Jurassic Park, which I don't guess counts as a porta potty.
Oh,
I'm not sure.
Okay.
I'm not sure if it does or not.
Of course. Yeah, I'll allow it.
Yeah, okay.
It works. There goes the hair.
Yep. Jason being sassy again, trying to duck her.
Yeah,
like
bitch.
What is this?
What is this?
And then he gets his hand macheted. It looks so cool. He's like, oh shit.
That's that Tom Savini stuff going right there.
Yeah, it looks great.
Tommy! So, like I said, I think I definitely saw Part 6 before I saw this movie. Mm-hmm. Because I remember watching it, and, when Tommy approaches Jason in the graveyard, you hear, his sister saying, Tommy! Tommy! Mm-hmm. And he's like, die! I remember watching it, I'm like, what is going on? What are these voices he's hearing? And then I finally saw this movie, I'm like, okay.
It's equally smart and creepy what this kid does right here. Because he looks legit fucked up. And it made me a little bit more scared than Jason.
Hot take? He looks like Billy Corgan.
He kind of does. He kind of does.
Billy Corgan now.
Well, it's kind of like Gollum, too.
I fucking hate Billy Corgan, I'm sorry.
Obviously. So he's doing a little mind fuck here on Jason.
He's like, oh, it looks like me when I was a kid.
Oh, and then the sister knocks off the... Wow.
This
Jason
is some good makeup.
is so good.
Oh, yeah.
I love how the mask falls to the floor in slow motion. And then the big reveal. Oh, man.
It's great.
That is an ugly motherfucker.
Oh, yeah. And there's the die!
So Tommy gets the machete and right in the deformed brain. Oh. Great blood.
Tom Savini was so proud of this.
So good.
This
knife through the brain. I love it.
I'd have been proud of that too. That was beautiful. Like, seriously, you could watch this one, skip part 5 and go straight to part 6. And it picks up really. It's much like this new Halloween movie how it ignored. This going to ignore all the sequels. This is what you can ignore part 5. There's a lot of good things in part 5, but overall it's terrible.
I like this part 2 at the end. He sees Jason's fingers twitch, and then he just goes to town on him.
There's a die!
I'm chopping him. I don't blame him. I probably would have done the same shit.
There's this other movie podcast I used to listen to, and they did a review of Friday the 13th Part 5, and how they, it's not Jason in the movie that does all the killings. It's an ambulance driver named Roy. So they say, Roy, the movie. Die! Tommy!
I think they should have just ended it like that. Well, I don't know. I do kind of like what they do here.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is creepy.
See, this kind of, like, the way... It kind of makes you think Tommy is taking over as Jason.
Yeah, it did.
Which, when you're watching part 5, I guess it kind of makes sense that you, like, look at him and you think maybe he's the killer the whole time, but it's not him at all.
Right.
So I guess you can watch part 5. If nothing for that glorious rack.
Hey,
and if you haven't seen it is
You talked me into it.
And the way her boyfriend dies, that's rough. That's rough. That's hard to watch.
So
here's a 30-year-old.
Yeah, she does. She looks. Yeah. Well, she's been through shit, but
yeah, she's had a bit of
night. And he looks creepy as hell, just standing there like that. So then they hug, and
then the look.
It's finally over with. And then he just opens his eyes and is like, "What? Oh, god damn!"
Creepy.
It is creepy.
They specifically had to add that kind of makeup around him to make him look creepier than that. That was the final chapter. They didn't make another one of these at all.
Nope, that's it. All you need to know.
Yep, forget the rest of them. They don't exist.
Because, like, this legit was like, I like this movie a lot. So I'm glad that you picked this one, and I didn't have to slog through the first 3, although I do like the first 3. So,
really?
Anyway.
I don't know. I think you should revisit that third one, because it's really not that great. The best part about part 3 is him getting the mask.
Yeah, that's true.
Everything else, it's too gimmicky for me. That early 80s, like, ooh, 3D.
Well, thanks for doing this with me. I appreciate it. It was a lot of fun.
Of course. It was a lot of fun.
Just real quick, I'm just going to plug my Twitter, which is Jenny Cruz 2814, and then my other 2 shows, Geek and Sassy and Talkin' Pop. So you can check those out on the Pop feed. Do you have anything that you would like to plug?
Pop. Well, I don't really have any podcasts. I don't really tweet much. I have a Twitter. It's Bushbum16. You can find me on Facebook. Jason Sherman is my name. I'm in all the Place to Be Nation groups. But yeah, this was a lot of fun.
All right. Well, thanks. I appreciate it.
Thank you for having me.
You're welcome. Bye.
Bye.